It looks good.
Congratulations! You have found Wrestleshoot, hosted by the Wild Thing Rob Wilds and the ladies' man Chris Casanova. Combined, we have 40 years of wrestling experience, and we're here to share those experiences, stories, and knowledge with you over the podcast airwaves. We'll be joined by friends of ours from time to time to share their stories and experiences with you as well. So climb aboard the crazy train we call Wrestleshoot. We know how to do it, and we do it real well. Well, what's up, ladies and gents? We're back for the Wrestleshoot reboot. I'm your host, Rob Wilds, joined by the lovely and talented, my hetero life made himself, Chris Casanova.
Oh, thank you for your introduction. I love it. Thank you.
And do my eyes deceive me? Do we have Duke the Dumpster Drosy?
We do.
It is me indeed, and thank you for having me on your show, guys. I really appreciate it, man.
It's good to have you. Hey, Chris, I'm digging your sunglasses.
Yeah, thank you. I really don't like yours very much, though.
You don't like mine?
Yeah, I kind of fucking hate them, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, they even
take them off? Really?
Yeah.
All right. How's that?
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
What do you think, Duke? He's okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
I'm going for my militant look today. Somebody else saw me online and they said, "Hey, what are you, a Black Panther?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a white Black Panther."
Wow.
So here we are.
Said, wow.
Wow. You should have said, whoa.
Whoa.
Well, this is cool, man. I'm really jazzed we're still doing this thing, dude. The Wrestleshoot reboot, all sports, all plays network. We're rocking out, we're doing what we're doing. How was your day today there, Mr. Casanova?
Oh, just another fucking grind. You know how that is.
Another day in paradise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wheeling, stealing deals, in the real estate world. Gotta love it.
Working the gimmick, brother. Always working the gimmick.
Gimmick 24/7, man.
So this is now Duke the Dumpster's second appearance on the entity we call Wrestleshoot. It's nice to keep having you back. You blew it up last time. We always have fun with you.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Hey,
glad to be back.
The Smells Like Hope podcast. We just did a second episode of that, and that went smashing.
Yeah, all about talking recovery, man. I love that stuff.
That's right. And I'm officially free and clear. No sanctions, no nothing. I am good to go.
Nice.
I'm gonna start calling myself. Man. I'm gonna start calling myself Rob Freeman.
There you go. Gotta sing the song, man. Come on.
No.
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 No. Yeah, please don't.
I'd rather sing the Hulk Hogan song. When it comes crashing down and it hurt. No.
Right? No.
Man, you guys suck. So, we are going to be starting the contest today.
Nice.
And for those of you who don't remember, we're not going to quite give out the questions just yet because we don't know how many viewers we have just yet. But
nice.
There she is, baby.
Beautiful.
What other podcast gives away a belt?
There you go. Wear it with pride, man. There you go. Put it on the shoulder. I like it.
Wrestleshoot. That's who, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think, guys? Should we ask the questions yet? Or should we give it like 20 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe a few minutes.
Oh, well, if people are late to join us on time, right, then to hell with it. No?
Well, they lose out then. They should be here. They should be here bright and early, ready to go.
Just like Iron Sheik says, "Oh, Robbie, baby, if it's better to be 2 hours early than 2 minutes late, brother."
Yeah.
Didn't he turned 80 yesterday, or 79 or 80 yesterday?
Really?
No.
How is Sheik still kicking with as many toxins as he puts in his body?
I don't know, man. I don't think he was. I mean, I don't know how often he partook in the serious stuff. I know he liked a little bit of smoke and liked to drink his beers. For the most part, he kept it to that. I know there was perhaps a crack cocaine period there, but
yeah, he loves the white medicine.
Yeah, I just think it was that was the past, and he kind of toned it down a lot. So he'll be here alive and not exactly kicking, but as much as he can kick with torn up ankles and knees for a little while longer. I'm
there you go. Clinically alive, right?
Clinically alive.
Well, I don't know. I kind of think maybe Sheik died 10 years ago, but the drugs are keeping him going.
He's pickled. He's like walking around in a jug of formaldehyde. He doesn't know it.
Brandon, you sick bastard. Did you just say you want to see me in a Hogan thong? I cannot abide by that kind of... Okay, maybe next week.
No, please.
No, what's happening? I'll tear the gimmick off.
I got something to do next week. I don't want to see that.
They'll shut us down.
No one's shutting us down because they should have put the disclaimer up. And if they didn't, that's their bad. We are the goddamn Opie and Anthony.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
We ask and we shall receive.
Make the great just shut me down.
Yeah.
No, what he did was he smelled it get ready to go bad, so he got proactive. You guys are talking about wearing thongs and shit. We got to get that disclaimer up there because we are the sick cousins of Opie and Anthony for pro wrestling. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
So what's good on your end, Duke? How's the pandemic treating you?
Well, I don't know. It's all but over here in Tennessee. We don't apparently we don't believe that stuff. So
right until it kicks back up, and then they can blame it on Tennessee, blame it on Georgia.
Yeah, I know our numbers got kicked up when our governor at one point said he didn't support Biden, and then all of a sudden the next day we had the highest numbers in the world, new cases. It's amazing how that happened. But it seems like I don't know about the other states in this country, but here in Tennessee, man, everything's kind of getting back to normal, and people are starting to chill out a bit. And the people that want to take the vaccine are taking the vaccine, and they feel good about themselves, and good for that, and great. And I think people are moving on, hopefully, and people can get back to work and get their businesses going again, and we can start putting that, nightmare of 2020 behind us for good.
I saw this funny little meme on Facebook, and it had Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. Remember that episode where they jumped through the time portal?
Yeah.
So they had the first one. It said, we're going to go back and check out 2020. Then underneath it, it showed them coming back going, nope.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That'd be the worst year you could pick. I used to think the year I was born was the worst, 1968. But now, I don't know, man. 2020, it's going to be hard to beat that for shit show of the century, Well,
let's just hope it doesn't come to that. And by the way, to Sarge, kiss my entire ass. Hogan's thong is not too big for me. I'm too big for Hogan's thong. There it is, brother. Just had to throw that out there. Sarge. What do you think, Sarge? Am I pulling off my militant look okay? He said he was going to critique me on it, so we'll see.
You look like Bret Hart's ugly little brother.
Huh.
And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
There's no nice way to do that, though. To be Bret Hart's anything is going to be a headache.
It'd be a half brother, maybe. It'd be a half brother.
Like one of the I'm spawned from one of Stu's rats.
It's like you got the Bret Hart jacket from Wish. So over, brother. It is so over.
I think you should wear that to the ring, man. I think when you come back, I think you should wear that to the ring.
So then you got to wear this too.
Oh shit! Damn. Let me
you didn't think of that, did you? Too many chair shots there, buddy.
Too many, yeah, absolutely.
Shall we go ahead and give that disclaimer, something worth being there for, and name this week's Asshole of the Week?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I think I just took the title.
God,
brother, and Kurt Angle sunglasses on.
Oh, my chin itches.
Oh my goodness!
Wow,
it's Tourette's. Give me a break, guys.
That's the way to interact with the fan base right there, brother.
That's just Sarge. That don't matter. He'll be all right.
We love you, Sarge.
That's in order. So, Duke, would you like to choose Asshole of the Week this week?
Do I have like a multiple choice or
anybody you want for any reason you want? Mikey Whipwreck named Asshole of the Week 1 week, and he called out Undertaker, and we went.
And I love his reason why. I love the reason why he.
I said, "You're calling the Undertaker Asshole of the Week?" He says, "Yeah." Tell him why, Chris.
Because he retired.
Because he made us fall in love with us, and then he left us.
Do you think he really retired?
No.
Come on. Who knows? He should.
My prediction is Steve Austin comes back for one last match against the Undertaker.
You think?
That's my prediction.
It's played.
Money talks, man.
It's played, though.
Have you seen the shape Austin is in right now?
Nuh-uh.
Looks like a freaking bodybuilder, man.
Oh, yeah. But it's still played. Like, bring back Cena to work Austin. Everybody wants that match. Make that happen.
Well, that would probably be better, yeah.
And maybe let Undertaker take a nap, man. Just go sit the next few plays out, old school. God
He
damn.
gets to take naps for 6 months out of the year, and then he comes back and wrestles in a show.
He comes back and hurts himself. Because he's like me. He's like me. He goes to the ring and says pain is an afterthought. But then the afterthought hits directly after the match.
Yeah, it sure does.
It
lasts a lot longer the older you get.
Word.
Recovery gets a lot longer, right? Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous about the reunion of the Apocalypse hitting the scene again, but, the hell with it. You only live once.
I don't know who I would pick for, what was it, Asshole of the Week? Of the
Asshole of the Week.
You can do multiple choice, and we can eliminate them if you like. You can throw multiple choices out there.
Man.
That's true.
I don't know. How about Nancy Pelosi?
Ooh.
I thought it had to be in wrestling.
I might be on board with that one.
You didn't tell me it had to be in wrestling.
That's true.
She used to do that special kind of wrestling back in her heyday out on the street corner. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't want those black helicopters flying over my house here in a minute.
Yeah, guys with suits are going to come in and say podcast is over.
Knock on the door. Yeah, I'm going to get a special stimulus after that one.
Good time. Well, let's get. But you want to throw out a couple of choices? We can discuss them. We'll get Asshole of the Week knocked off, then we'll ask the questions.
Wrestling, that's hard to say.
Pelosi's a good one. I do like that.
I don't know in wrestling.
Who is that douchebag that you bicker online with who's dating the internet chick? Her gimmick is like an internet gal.
Me? You talking about El Nino?
El Nino. He could be
El Nino's asshole of the century, man.
That little prick. You should see this fool, Chris. He tries to cut promos on Facebook on everybody. But he might as well just say
different people.
Oh, and Duke.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to thank me for his any airtime he's getting anywhere. Because I made the mistake of responding to him one day, and then. He
got my goat, dude. I told him to come on out to Florida, and we'll hop into my school, close the door up, and we'll see what's what.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure thing, old man. Like, that's the only rib this kid's got is calling everybody old man.
Yeah, he does call everybody old man. That's true.
He's a prick.
He calls me trash man all the time. Like, that's an insult. Trash man. Okay.
That's what got you famous there.
You got paid for it to be your gimmick. Yeah, you got paid for it. It's like, that's my job. Dude. I got paid more than in one day you made in 3 years.
Yeah, right?
He's just jealous because his supposed main squeeze, Ember Cato, is in love with Duke the Dumpster. So that's where all the heat comes from.
Okay.
She's the queen of the dark web.
And, gimmick. Yeah.
That's the gimmick.
And she's probably got a bigger lump in her pants than he does anyway.
Oh,
yes,
terrible.
Hope you're listening, buddy.
So, okay, you know what? I think I think we should name him Asshole of the Week. That's my official vote. You guys want to throw anybody else out there?
Is Asshole of the Week. I love it. I can't wait to tell him.
I second that.
All right, congratulations, El Nino. You're actually getting a little bit of a push. You are Asshole of the Week. But what sucks for you is you're only going to be relevant for like a week, if that.
I want to find him online now. I'm curious. I want to find this little bastard online.
A little bad. You son of a bitch. So, let's get some feedback from the crew out there who's listening. You guys ready to hear the questions yet for the contest?
We wasted some time, I think.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we gave the Scragglers a time to catch up. All right, there's going to be 3 questions. 3. 1, 2, trace. 3, brother. Yeah, it's going to be 3 times. 3 minutes of playtime. So, are we ready? Everybody got their ears on? They're listening? Because I know you got your hands on Google to try to cheat for the answer. So, Here we go. Question number 1. What match was the semi-main event at WrestleMania 1?
Ooh.
Who was the semi-main event at WrestleMania 1? And bonus if you can name the winner. Question number 2. Back around WrestleMania. What venue was WrestleMania 3 held in? WrestleMania 3, where to happen? We all know that's where Hogan took the giant boom. But where? Question number 3.
Uh-oh, it's the last one here.
What was Duke the Dumpster Drosy's original gimmick in Florida? Oh yeah.
Wikipedia is about to blow up.
We'll get like 3 hits. Actually, that's the hardest one.
I think so. I thought the first one was hard, but the third one's the hardest.
Yeah, the third one is hard. I actually had to put a little bit of thought into it to catch on about who that actually was. It threw me off. Okay, I Googled it.
Did you? On your phone?
Yeah. I'm guilty. But they're all going to Google it too, so why can't I?
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving back to the dumpster. I never asked you, who did you work your first day with Vince? Did you forget?
Well, my tryout matches were against Reno Riggins, but after I was hired, the first trip I did was horrible. We flew into Michigan, and we got rental cars, and we drove across to Sarnia, Ontario, across the border in Canada. And the first series of shows I worked on, house shows, was against Bastion Booger.
Nice, Mike Shaw.
Wow.
He wasn't really enthused. He was kind of on the downward.
On his way out?
Yeah, they were kind of finishing up. I mean, I kind of knew it was weird because when I was doing my vignettes before I had started with Shane McMahon was producing them, and I just remember I was cutting some promo, and he had me rattling off some names, like Shawn Michaels and such. I'm coming soon for you. And I just threw in Bastion Booger. He goes, oh, no, don't say Bastion Booger. I went,
well, son of a bitch.
Somebody's not going to be working there much longer, it sounds like.
Oh, Christ, hold on. I forgot to tell everybody out there listening, I gave you the 3 questions, but don't send the answers until you hear the ringing of the bell. When you hear that, fire your answers away.
Yep.
And then our producer will pick the first 5, is it, Chris?
I think the first 5, yeah.
Yeah, the first 5, but you guys automatically go on to the main event after we get the next couple of weeks done. So, back to our. I was trying to think of some kind of a clever after these messages. We'll be right back, but I lost it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Damn it! I hate it when you lose the gimmick.
I feel like it's Dr. Phil. Okay, after these messages, we're gonna come back.
I'm gonna put some verbs in my sentences.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. That's my favorite Dr. Phil line.
Well, I love the story how you got hired. I remember you're telling us
yes.
That's a great story how you got hired.
Yeah, I was finishing up. I just graduated from University of Miami. And, all along I had been wrestling and taping everything I did as the I almost said it. Anyway, I taped a promo package. Easy. I almost gave up the answer there to one of your questions. Anyway, I put together a promo package, and my plan was to just travel the country and try to get hired somewhere and just hand them out and ask for jobs. And right before I was getting ready to leave, I was reading the paper. It was during the whole steroid scandal when Hogan initially jumped over to WCW.
Right.
And they were at the newspaper, the Miami Herald was interviewing Hulk Hogan about the steroid scandal and why he went to WCW or something like that. And the last sentence of the paper of that article said, Vince McMahon, who's also in attendance at this convention there locally, he was also in attendance, but he had no comment. That's when I realized Vince McMahon was in Miami, Florida at that time at the NatP convention. So, without giving myself too much time to think about it, I kind of devised a plan to get it. If you weren't a TV executive, you had to pay like $300 or $400 to get in this thing. And somebody I was working for down there at the time knew a TV executive. Actually, I knew the guy too, but he was the vice president of Channel 2. He had he had his credentials for the NatP convention. Oh. And he says, "Sure, you can use them. Just take them. Go ahead." And I could walk right in the door with them. So I put on a suit and I put on this guy's credentials like I was this vice president of Channel 2, and I carried my little briefcase with my little promo package in it. And I walked my ass right up to Vince McMahon while he was still drinking a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, and introduced myself and talked to him for a few minutes. And he asked me a couple of questions, and I gave him the promotional package. And then like a week later, J.J. Dillon was calling, asked me to come up for a tryout. So, I didn't give myself any time to think about it and talk myself out of it. I just went and did it.
Wow.
J.J. Dillon, man, that's cool. Yeah. We're going to the CAC reunion this year where old Lord Zoltan swears he's going to introduce us to JJ.
Oh, cool.
And then
JJ's a good guy. JJ was a real nice guy. He seemed out of place there as the talent relations guy. It always seemed to me like he was out of place. And I think he ended up leaving just because, it was just that job wore him out. I mean, Vince will wear you out working in that office, apparently. So, JJ was always a real nice guy, man. And when I see him in conventions now, he's always real nice. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go geek out the whole 2 or 3 days that they're doing the reunion. It's just going to be a whole lot of fun going acting like a kid again.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, oh my God, hockey talk, man. Let me get out of here. Fuck you, Rob. God damn it. Don't make fun of me.
But that's an awesome story, man. Like, you took that risk and it paid off. I mean,
because I realized I didn't have a brother or an uncle or anybody that worked there that I knew well enough that could get me in to get me a good look. So I just kind of took it upon myself to figure out a way. But I will say it was kind of by dumb luck. I read that newspaper article and it all just fell into place like literally overnight. And I went, and the next morning I was walking up to Vince McMahon. So
you don't think that was the wrestling fates throwing blessings on you?
Maybe, I grabbed it. I didn't let it fly by. That's for sure.
Right. One thing that I like about Vince in particular is that he always remembers everybody's name. It's amazing.
Well, he's an interesting individual. A very shrewd businessman, a very hardworking individual. I don't think he sleeps very much. And he's dedicated, obviously, to that company. And, it's like every week putting on the shows and doing what he's got to do, and then getting in when I was there, he was in that studio. If they weren't on the road doing TVs, he was in that studio, doing that deal and just constantly preparing shows and what was coming up next and working on things. There was always hands on. You know, he didn't delegate a lot of authority at that time. I think it's different now, but he was hands on all the way.
I can't remember who I was talking to, but in regards to Vince, they were saying, yeah, man, that guy would be in the back in the production truck. You're going back to find him in 10 minutes. He's already up at the gate checking the ticket sales and making sure everybody's getting their programs. And I was like, wow, really? He just walks everywhere. They say he probably walks 10 miles a show.
Yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible. Yeah, he was in control of everything, you know, almost to the point of obsession. But to do what he did in the wrestling business, I think you had to be obsessed to a certain extent, you know, starting with like WrestleMania 1, when I really started paying attention to what he was doing. WrestleMania 1, when it was just such a different thing, such a different presentation than anybody had ever seen in professional wrestling. And he
for God's sakes, they had Liberace and Ali. What?
Yeah. He just kept building on it, you know. So, yeah, he did amazing things, but he was obsessed with it. And I'm sure he still is, almost to the point of it hindering some things, I guess, is what people are saying. But I don't know. I guess it's a matter of you got to be subjective about it. Some people don't like the product, as they call it. And some people either you love it or you hate it. And I don't know. I just think it's become a different fan base. That's all. You know, people are so smartened up to the business that the fans look much different than they did 10, 20, 30 years ago in terms of what they understand. So they expect something different from the business. So I think that's where a lot of the conflict comes from. It's almost like they expect it to be booked the way they want it to be booked, especially in the age of social media, where everybody has an opinion and they can get it out there to a lot of people. Right. People start expecting things to be done their way, and it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Especially with a Vince McMahon. So
I have been hearing a lot of internet, gossip, all the marks who think that they're in the know, but the rumor is that he is just Vince is going to just overshoot Stephanie and Hunter and put Shane in charge.
You know, that rumor changes like once every 2 years or 3 years. It goes back and forth. You know, I don't know. Who knows what he's going to do? I'm sure he's probably not even really thinking about it at this point. You know,
I'm sure he's got to be thinking about retirement.
I don't know, man. Vince, you got to understand Vince McMahon. He may be physically getting old, but he is a control freak. And for him to start making plans like that would be him admitting that his time is almost up.
And you don't see that happening, huh?
Well, he's just going to go till the bitter end, you know.
Sounds like
maybe he'll have his successor's name on a piece of paper locked away in a chamber somewhere, and he'll leave hints for them to go and find it. It'll be like National Treasure with Nicolas Cage.
And the catch is, it's all going to be on pay-per-view.
Yeah, it'll be Hunter and Stephanie will be one team, and then Shane McMahon will have his team, and they'll all be searching for this secret place, this secret dungeon, and this mythical place with this hidden name, so they will know who the successor is.
Wow, you tell it with such passion and conviction.
I'm trying to get a writing spot for Vince.
Yeah, I think you're trying to get the directing job.
Hey, man, you fooled the hell out of me, man. Shit, you fucking hired.
Yeah, I was telling Duke when we did Smells Like Hope the other day about the school. We're going to do some shows in there. We want to try and get a little series with the rock and roll. I said, Duke, you got to come out and be a ref.
I was saying I'll be like Bronco Luvic, though. I'll have to take the one knee and then get down. 1, 2. And then if they kick out, I'll be like, oh, crap. Then I got to get back up. Hobble to the side of the ring.
Just grab the rope and get yourself down.
Yeah.
Pick
There
back
you go.
up.
We'll do pinfalls near the
very
rope,
slow
man.
counts.
Then we'll have Chris throwing a garbage can to me to take down to the rock roll, but you can catch it and beat the hell out of me with it. No, beat the hell out of Chris with it. Yeah, do that.
He just
this
volunteered you for that, Casanova. That's beat up.
That's right. It's all on him.
All right. Well, first come.
him.
I guess it is what
There
it
we
is.
go.
All right. He put it on me, so it's all good.
So, yeah, you're going to throw the garbage can in, and then you're going to get in the ring and then get beat up by it. Deal?
All right. Well, you took the stink face, so okay. You know.
Oh, God, I did.
You took the stink face?
Yeah,
yeah,
TK.
Yeah.
Woo!
And there was a photo circulating forever. I haven't seen it in a long time, but right as he's coming down, I turn my face, and he drops it, right? The photographer is right here.
It's a great
shot. She gets a picture, and it looks like my entire head is right between his cheeks.
All you see is hair. That's it. Just like hair.
His hair, yeah. Back when I used to have it.
Yikes.
Those were the days. You could relate, Duke, back when you used to have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never took a stink face, but yeah.
Yeah. I've taken it 10 times. I mean, I was working a series with Tonga for a while. I was always catching that sumbitch. That's why when we got to go over on him and Snuka, I grabbed my hardcore belt, which was the big gold WCW. And boy, I cracked into him with that, left a little dent of the crown right in the middle of his forehead.
You can't
stay down.
Samoans. You could run him over with.
There it is. That bell means answer the 3 questions.
Go.
I guess he'll tell us who got it right.
Yeah.
I figure there should be more than know, right? We should know more about this since this whole contest was my idea in the first place. And I'm like, what's going to happen next? Oh, I'm supposed to know? Shit. Well, we're all derailed now, man. Don't put me in charge.
Yikes.
So, yeah, we're here in our 40s. Made the decision that we're going to hop back in that ring.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't know. If I could just give you any advice at all, I would just say, don't do it.
I was going to say bump low. Is that what you're working on?
Jeez. Yeah, at the very least, don't take bumps.
Ever.
Refuse to take bumps.
I'll settle on my feet.
Oh, brother. I'm telling you, you don't come back as fast now in your 40s, and now me in my 50s. You don't come back from that stuff very quick. You know, we used to bounce back in the day.
Right.
You know, we could recover pretty quick. No, it ain't that way now. You're like, walking around for about a month trying to get over it.
Yeah, that's why we're just going to snatch people up and make them work psychology. You know, we're not going to work high, hard bumps. We're going to use psychology like you're supposed to.
Headlock takedowns and snap mares. That's
right, baby.
Yeah, hold a headlock for 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-minute arm bars. Gotcha.
You got that right.
Yeah.
But that shit still gets over.
Yeah, if you do it right.
That's true. You go. Yeah, you do it right.
So me and Chris, back in the day, we would walk, you know, when you get out of doing 3 or 4 matches in a row, you're walking real slow into the next one.
Yeah.
But we used to still get there with these young kids who were just trying to be slot machines. We just snatch them up, bring them back down to the mat.
After the 7th drop kick and the 5th crossbody, you just slap them out of the way.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, their answer coming in.
Garbage man, incorrect. Incorrect, Brandon.
Close.
2 out of 3, Brandon. That was good.
Close don't count.
Good.
Except in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Now, what happens if nobody wins, man? Do we just roll on to next week and go, week 1 was a bust?
Yeah, we'll come up with more questions. We're going to have to.
It's all going to be Duke the Dumpster's fault.
It usually is.
I think you gotta throw some hard ones in there. So
Yeah.
What about Tully jumping in the ring a few weeks ago on AEW? Oh, way to try and divert that you botched up your question. You were so close. So close.
Yeah, it was cool, Brandon, but let's get back to your question that you missed.
Tully looks like a cancer patient, man. He does not look good.
Ouch. That was stiff.
But am I wrong? Like,
I don't
Tully
know.
looks bad.
Tully doesn't look healthy at all.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching. I saw Tully a couple times at conventions, probably, well, it was before the pandemic. So it was like, it was before 2020, I guess. Golly.
Yeah, he's just really skinny and he looks road worn. And I know, being a horseman makes you road worn. I get that part, but still, just as a whole, Tully don't look good.
Yeah, we all get old, man. He's not a spring chicken.
That's right. I can't believe we don't have winners yet.
I'm surprised no answers are coming in. Come on now.
Well, they're coming in, but our wonderful and fabulous producer makes sure to just pick ones to show us, because if we got every single message, it's all we would have across the screen are messages coming in.
Which is the first 5, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, if we didn't have him picking and choosing what messages came
through, slammed.
Yeah, it would just be ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
That was my sound effects. Ding, 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 ding.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. And you just gave the answer away to everybody else. What was he wrong, Duke?
It's nitpicky.
Oh, did he spell it wrong?
T-A-R,
Are we in Alex Trebek, or are we going to be just like us?
No, I wouldn't be like
sorry.
us. I can call that. I can call that a victory.
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay. I will if you do.
That's not our call. That's the producer's call.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's up to you, producer.
So y'all better start saying some nice shit to Nate the Great, because he ain't gonna do nothing for you if you don't.
Nate the Great.
Nate the Great, brother. It's good to have power.
Yep.
Especially having power over a couple of stupid, controversial bastards like us.
Pretty much.
We come on here, but dude, we are heat-seeking missiles, man. We want it. We want it. Bring it to us.
Nice.
We don't care.
Yeah, we never cared. We've always been
relate.
that way.
I can definitely relate to that.
There was this spot we did forever ago in Marysville where we were doing the Apocalypse Hygiene 101 to the crowd of Marysville, California. We come out and we said, this is soap. And we're showing it around. We're explaining how it works. Then the baby comes out with his buddy to try to, don't talk bad about the people. What everybody already knew is that baby had just gotten out of jail for slapping some kid in church.
Oh, boy.
So he climbs into the ring, starts cutting his little promo, very, very terribly, too. That guy could never cut a promo.
No.
And I took the bar of soap and threw it at his feet and said, pick it up, convict.
Wow.
And the whole crowd went, oh, shit. I mean, you're getting over when you can make one of the boys laugh.
Oh, yeah. And you're getting heat when the boys hate you in the back, too.
Yeah. We are used to that. Hate us for whatever reason. We don't care.
That's good, real heat.
Yeah, it is. I mean, these guys are going to go out there and try and shoot it out with me. I mean, not with me. But I come from Paul DeMarco. This guy comes from Mike Modest. We know how to shoot. So you get these kids who train for 3 months saying, oh, I know how to shoot. Well, fucking show me something, Junior. And they're like, no, it's cool. It's cool.
No, we're good. We're good.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, Chris, our reputation is traveling fast. And how much of it is actually bullshit? Like, what if somebody calls us out on it and sees that we're not what people think we are?
Yeah.
That could present a problem.
Yeah, it could. Let's find out. I'm always down for a good shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like
Not
Shawn
me.
Michaels.
I'm 52 years old. My shooting days are over.
He's like, that's it, man.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Like Shawn Michaels says, we'll get our asses kicked, but we're still going to be talking shit.
That he did constantly.
Do you have any run-ins with him? With Shawn?
Not real run-ins.
Probably just talking, or I guess.
I used to go out with those guys quite a bit. The only run-in I had with Shawn was in Kuwait, and it was totally my fault. I was just trying to save face because We were in the locker room at Kuwait during that Kuwaiti Cup in '96, and PJ Walker was wrestling as the Portuguese Man of War, aka Just Incredible.
Right.
But he had that yellow mask that he used to wear, and I just remember I was done wrestling, and Davey Boy was sitting next to me. We're just kind of sitting there, and in the locker room where we were at, they had fruit baskets, for us to eat the fruit that was in these things. And
okay.
Davey Boy's sitting next to me, and he kind of nudges me like this, and he goes like this, and the yellow mask is just laying on the table in front of me, and I don't know where PJ was, and he without saying a word. That's how good Davey Boy was at ribbing. He didn't have to say a word. He just nudged me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm game." And I grabbed the yellow jockstrap mask, and I hid it under a basket of fruit, and it fit perfectly under there, so you couldn't see it. Okay. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Harmless, right? The problem is I forgot I did it, and I left. And he never found his mask. And it was the only one he had. And apparently somebody that was cleaning up at the end of the show found it and must have took it home. I can only imagine they were like wearing the Portuguese Man of War mask, buck naked with their wife doing splashes off the freaking couch or something. I don't know. But
wow, you really took it somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
anyway, let me reel it back in now. So what ended up happening is the next day, I am hearing all this shit like somebody took PJ's mask, and Davey Boy's looking at me, and I go, oh no. So of course Davey Boy runs immediately and tells Sean and PJ and everybody, because he's going to stir it up even more. And I just remember I was somewhere outside of the locker room, and Bret Hart walks up to me and he goes, Shawn Michaels is in there talking shit about you. You better go do something about
it. Fucking Bret.
So I walk in the locker room. I sit down. I go, Shawn, do you have a problem?
Oh, shit.
And Shawn,
you just lit that match.
Shawn was real good at begging off, but it was kind of like a thing. And he was right. And I was wrong. I was just trying to save face. I was playing like I didn't do it. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I had to lie because I felt terrible, but Shawn was basically like, all I'm saying is, man, if people are messing with people's gimmicks, that's not cool. It's unprofessional. I go, yeah, but it ain't me, so quit fucking talking about me. And that was the closest to a run-in I had with Shawn. And
okay.
I'm sure I got stooged off to the office and everything else about it.
I wonder if Shawn had that same attitude when he was like putting shit in Bagwell's hat. Like, that's okay, right? But hiding somebody's mask isn't okay. I mean, I'll go on record as saying fuck Shawn Michaels. Right in his ear.
Sure he would. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, next thing I know, he's standing there naked. Well, oh shit, it's true. No.
That's a career move. Yeah. He'll get you a push. Well, anyway, I never really had any problem with Shawn. I thought he was an arrogant asshole, but I would tell him that. See, that was the thing. I would tell, if somebody was acting like a jackass, I told him that. See, I had no filter. That was part of the reason I didn't last very long there, because I rubbed people the wrong way, because I tell them all about themselves in a very short sentence or two. And it didn't work out very well for me, I don't think, because a lot of those guys were in much more powerful positions. So, but I didn't care, as they say. I gave zero fucks. I didn't care.
Zero fucks to give.
And that was to my demise eventually, but it was what it was. I still had fun while I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had fun bugging the hell out of Vince, huh?
Oh, God. I cannot imagine what he was thinking when I would go to him and just complain relentlessly. He's looking at me going, you're Duke the Dumpster. We're not like, he actually said that to me on the phone one time. He goes, Duke, it's not like we're pushing Duke the Dumpster for the world title in 6 months. And I just remember thinking,
ouch.
Wow.
It stung, but I had to have a reply. So I was kind of like, well, I know that, but I just didn't have an answer. I was like, holy shit, he just freaking shut me down. And that's when after that was when he threw that infamous line, just do what you always do. Show up at the building with a smile on your face and do your job. And that's what I did. Begrudgingly, that's what I did.
Yeah, but at least you got pay-per-views out of it.
Not many. I should have got more. I mean, yeah, I was on a couple Royal Rumbles and in your house. I mean, I had to be fired a couple years to come back and be in WrestleMania in the Junkie Battle Royal. I mean, the Gimmick Battle Royal.
I loved the Junkie Royal, though. It was awesome.
You know what Iron Sheik went over on?
Yeah,
yes, he put him over.
Couldn't go over, yeah. Then and then Slaughter came in, gave him the fucking clutch, knocked Sheik out, then left. But I loved it, man. I think that was right before old Matt the Retard Bourne kicked the bucket.
Was it really? I know a lot of guys were dying around that time. It was just
maybe
crazy.
Not. I might be wrong about that.
I don't remember when he died.
Oh no!
I didn't find out about him till like a year or two later.
He had just come out of prison, right, Chris? And he's all yoked out. Matt's been to prison a couple times. He's a psycho.
Wow.
I used to see him in the gym in Sacramento, man. And I tried to get along with him, but we just never clicked. He always had something shitty to say. And, of course, me, I don't have any kind of a filter, so I tell him where to stick what. And then he'd bad dog me, and I'd say, we can just go back to the showers and get this over with, man. I'll fight Matt Bourne.
I don't know how to take that. Showers? Wait a minute. What?
Easy there, buddy.
I got a vision there, man, for a minute there.
I don't know where you take care of business, but
I could see that kind of a comment coming out of my douchebag tag team partner. But you are the generation where you throw paws in the shower. That's where you go do it.
Oh, I got you. In the prison, I got you.
Okay. Prison?
In the prison, you take care of it in the shower, right? Is that it?
And the locker rooms. You never took nobody back to the shower to give them a tune-up?
Not in Puerto Rico.
Well, I didn't say Puerto Rico. Where the hell did Puerto Rico come from?
I'd like to apologize for that last statement.
So, Duke, somebody just asked something along the lines of, what are your memories of wrestling Horowitz?
I love Barry Horowitz.
Do you recall your first Raw match versus Barry Horowitz? Do you remember that?
I always enjoyed working with Barry Horowitz. We're still friends. You got to know Barry, just like the Brooklyn Brawler and Iron Mike Sharp. Whenever you had to wrestle those guys and they were doing the enhancement deal for you, you had to make sure you didn't let them take too much, because they would take as much as you would give them. They would take, and they would make, if you were supposed to be the star of the match, they would make you look silly if you let them. So you had to cut them off quite often because they want to take too much. But I don't blame them. Everybody's there trying to get over, so hell.
Yeah, they got to get their shit in.
Barry's a great guy, man. Even to this day, I talk to him whenever – well, of course, we haven't been doing conventions lately, but especially up in the Northeast, I would see him at conventions from time to time. He's still a real nice guy. Always loved Barry.
I remember Barry Horowitz took on Christopher Daniels when he first came on to TNA. And those guys did it for like 45 minutes, and it was brilliant. The whole thing they did was great. So Barry Horowitz was one of those guys that always stayed
he always stayed in shape. And, he wasn't a steroid guy or nothing. He just stayed in the best shape possible, constantly, was always ready to work, made money in this business. He saved his money. He had a good run at different places, made several different good runs.
Sure.
And he did it the way you're supposed to do it. That's why he's retired now, and he has money in the bank, because he wasn't an idiot. He wasn't stupid. He saved his money, and he took care of himself.
Not getting a brand new bag of Coke in every town you go to?
Or whatever, giant houses and all that crap. And
pulling a crash and marrying strippers and then getting divorced and then starting over.
Yeah.
I got vouched for Barry Horowitz. I did a show with him quite a few years ago. Super knowledgeable guy. And I definitely learned a lot just talking to him for like 15, 20 minutes in the back. So
absolutely.
Yeah, he knew his shit for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Nate the Great. Do we have any winners yet? What's going on? Does nobody get the answers right?
Did we give it to Rocco? Gibraltar?
Gibraltar.
I thought that's what we did.
Only one person left to comment about the trivia thing.
Only one person left to comment?
Yeah, only one person answered the question.
Oh, no shit. And he answered them wrong. God, Chris, did we make him too hard this week?
Come on, there's Google, there's Wikipedia, man. Shoot.
I don't know, man. Maybe
It might be. They might have my Florida name wrong on Wikipedia. But I mean, I know what it was. I still got copies of the original promo picture with the original name that I put on it. It's close.
Okay.
Well, that's a little disappointing. Shit, trying to push this content. I think the problem is that we're going to get all kinds of views after we're not live anymore.
Yeah.
So that might be a hitch in the idea here.
They got to earn that belt too, anyway.
Yep, you got to work for it, baby, just like we all do.
That's right.
Yep. They want that push. Got to work for it.
Oh, man. We were getting pushes that we so didn't want. Come on, you guys, you're doing another hardcore match. No, what? No. Yeah, you guys are going to trade the belt back and forth.
No more hardcore.
No more hardcore. What's going on here? Okay, we'll pay you extra. I mean, you put enough zeros on it, eventually people are going to say, okay.
Sounds good.
Ace answered the second question, but this is his answer.
For the
Second question.
WrestleMania 3?
Adam, come on.
WrestleMania 3? No.
Oh, no. That's where one was.
Yeah, that's where one.
That was where one was. And a few others, but not 3.
Yeah. Not 3.
Oh,
they crisscrossed the questions.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. 2 out of 3 sound count. Come on.
Should count? Okay.
Is that what it said?
I think so.
He was close on
no,
the
it
name,
said sound count. Yeah, see, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I know I've been hit in the head a lot, but I can still read. Can I read out loud is the question. That's what I love about Bill Burr's show. Whenever his listeners write him emails, he reads them on the air. He always makes fun of himself. He's like, man, you guys know I can't read out loud.
Did I hear correctly somewhere? Somebody saying they're trying to cancel Bill Burr now? These fucking jabronis.
Good luck.
Cancel culture.
Really?
For something at the Grammys, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have TV, and I definitely do not watch the news of any kind. I just kind of hear things. I always make the joke, and it's not really a joke. I get all my major news from TikTok these days. So, yeah, I heard they're trying to cancel him, which that would be shocking.
Good luck, man. Bill Burr is a powerhouse in comedy, man. He really became somebody.
Yeah, he's like, they weren't going to touch Chappelle. I don't think they're going to touch Burr either.
And the thing is, Burr just don't give a shit.
I hope he doesn't.
Hey,
better not come out and like apologize or some crap like that. That would be ridiculous.
I just can't see him ever doing that. I can see him saying, hey, I'm sorry you're such a thin-skinned little bitch. Maybe you should get a helmet. I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think, Chris? Are we going to make this a no winners tonight?
I think we need to continue next week.
Yeah, I do. I think that we got to stand true to the rules. We can't bend the rules. He gave his first answer, and it was incorrect. In Jeopardy, you're out. Spelling bee.
Yep.
Yes. Go ahead, Brandon. Spell you're out. Better luck next week. Maybe next week we'll actually have some people answering. Madison Square Garden. Adam, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're better than that.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Yeah. Better.
But that's correct, Tim.
Broken attendance record.
Correct.
Yes. It was like 93,000 or something like that.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yeah, something crazy.
I couldn't even imagine working in front of a crowd that big. Holy shit!
I worked in front of the 65,000 at the Astrodome for WrestleMania 17. That was some shit.
Yeah,
that was unbelievable. I mean, because I didn't see any crowds like that when I was in the WWF. So coming back to that kind of crowd, that was insane. Walking out that curtain, and it was a long walk. I'm like, dang, man. We used to, when I was there, they were cutting, the building into a third and cutting it off just to make it look full for TV.
Right.
Now, yeah, that was crazy. It's insane.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to find the Junkie Battle Royal tonight.
The Junkie Battle Royal. Yeah. That's the new name. Let's see how many people in this ring are junkies. Current or former during the match.
I'm watching that tonight.
Yeah.
Good old YouTube.
We'll watch.
You watch me come down the aisle. You're pasty white looking like a crackhead.
Oh, you were a crackhead, but you also got a big goddamn
sort of. Not really cracked, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was messed up. But I show up for the payday. That's for damn sure.
Damn right. You got a huge pop, like when the Goon came out and these guys coming out, the crowd was like, who's cheering? Because that's not us. They're piping that in. I mean, you got as big a pop as Doink got.
That's right.
Yeah, I came out not too far after Bobby the Brain and Mean Gene came out, so they were still pretty jazzed up. And then they just started filing guys out. They didn't give them a chance to sink in and let the crowd cheer for them. They were just like, all right, then the Goon, then the Gobbledygooker, then the Iron Sheik, and then flying out the door. They were like, hurry up, get them over with. Because that TLC match took so freaking long. They had to rush us out there.
Oh, wow. When she came down, they're like, oh, by the time he gets to
WrestleMania 38 by the time he gets there, or whatever it was.
Was that Bobby Heenan that said that?
Freaking Bobby Heenan, man.
And Brandon, to respond to your response.
Wikipedia?
Yeah,
Wikipedia said he wrestled as the Garbage Man. Okay, but there was more to it than that.
Yeah, the actual name, Wikipedia is not always correct.
Clearly. Go ahead, let him know what it is.
That was part of the name, yes.
Let him know what it was.
See, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, it was the Garbage Man Rocco Gibraltar. Not Gibraltar, but Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
And PWI on the 500, the PWI, all they called me was the Garbage Man, but that was not my name when I was down there. It was the Garbage Man Rocco Gibraltar.
We made PWI once.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but still, we made PWI.
True.
That's cool.
Hey, that was the magazine, man.
They had a clip of us doing the Wild Driver finish and the caption. It was just a photo with the caption. It said, wow. Now, that was a title match.
Yep. Small little thing, but hey, we made it, so.
But we made it in PWI.
Can't complain.
There you go.
So, looks like we're coming up on that hour mark there, brothers.
So you got a show you want to push? I know you're doing a couple podcasts. You got anything you want to push on here?
Yeah, I do that. I do the Road to Recovery on Fridays. I'm part of this WWAB podcast network with Avi Klein. And he's got a bunch of us, me and Don Morocco and Del Wilkes, the Patriot, and Ray Lloyd, Glacier, Bill DeMott, Hugh Morris, Paul Roma, soon to be joined by Ken Patera. We got live podcasts on every single night of the week. Some days they've got two of them. They double up. And Avi Klein's on all of it. He's the mastermind. But my show's on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and it's on Facebook Live along with a lot of other platforms and stuff. But this was kind of the setup, the way Avi Klein set it up. It was kind of ingenious. We started like a grassroots effort kind of thing on Facebook and slowly had a nice slow build that ended up being a really fast build. Within 7 months, we're hitting like million viewers per show on a lot of these shows. Of course it's on Facebook, granted, through shares and everything, but
still,
it's out there now, and people are talking about it. But it's The Road to Recovery is my podcast. I call it the podcast with a purpose. We talk about anybody that's been through difficult times and hardships and has kind of found their way out of it and found redemption in their lives. That's kind of a passion of mine now, is just, finding positivity in this world of negativity these days. So many people are fighting each other. And of course, the United States government is turning everybody against each other and all this horrible stuff that goes on. I just try to find positivity and have some fun on my podcast and not talk about politics or any of that nonsense, really. But yeah, Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Central, The Road to Recovery. You can come check it out on my Facebook page. And then on Saturday, I've got my little my little outlaw show on my Facebook page called The Trash Cam Live. That's not exactly tied to Avi Klein because I tend to use a little bit more profanity on it, but not much. But I'm a little bit looser with the sentence enhancers, if you will, because we don't have the national sponsors on that show that we do the others. So yeah, those are Trash Cam Live and Road to Recovery are mine. But come watch any of the shows; they're all great. Don Morocco, I really enjoy his show, Making Waves, on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and everybody's just got great shows. So come check it out, WWAB Podcast Network, and you will find our shows.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. And again,
I have two things to add.
Uh-oh.
First of all, with you talking about, all that's wrong with the world, it's all fucking El Nino's fault. Fuck you, punk.
The asshole of the week, El Nino. I can't wait till he sees this. I got to tag him.
And secondly, look at me, Paul Roma. When I get to Florida, I'm going to pay you a little visit, my friend. You and I are going to sort a few things out. And for all those of you out there wondering what the heat with me and Roma is, there's none. I've never met him in my life. I'm going to make myself famous by slapping the shit out of Paul Roma in the Paradise Alley Wrestling Academy.
I think he just text messaged me. I think I got Paul on the phone. He's ready to respond.
But it's getting late. I got to go, guys. I can't.
It's been fun, guys. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me on
always
the
fun
show.
having you on, brother.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Righteous.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us this week for Wrestleshoot Reboot. Chris, who we got coming up next week?
So we got the guy that we know really well, the Mac Daddy Jimmy Rip, the old school indie wrestler, and that's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a great, great show.
I haven't heard from that guy in an eternity. It'll be cool to catch up with that old guy. He's been around for a lot of our debauchery back in the day.
Absolutely, I got a lot of history with him, so it definitely will be interesting.
Very, very awesome. So everybody, make sure you check out Duke's Road to Recovery. One of these days, he's going to have your boy Rob on there. I can't say when. I can't say how.
Be patient. You're a main eventer, brother. We're working through the mid-card people right now.
You beat me in the gimmick, goddammit. I was going to say, I don't know when, I don't know how, but what I do know is they'll be the best numbers that Duke Drosey's ever had.
I don't doubt it, my friend. I don't doubt it.
And there, unfortunately, is no winner of the contest this week.
Wah, wah.
Good sound effect. Way to take it home, Duke.
Wah, wah.
So, for myself, my hetero life mate, Chris Casanova, and the Mega Man, the icon, Duke the Dumpster Drosey. That's going to do it for Wrestleshoot. We love you. We'll miss you. We'll see you next week. And maybe somebody will get the answers right next week.
Peace.
Congratulations! You have found Wrestleshoot, hosted by the Wild Thing Rob Wilds and the ladies' man Chris Casanova. Combined, we have 40 years of wrestling experience, and we're here to share those experiences, stories, and knowledge with you over the podcast airwaves. We'll be joined by friends of ours from time to time to share their stories and experiences with you as well. So climb aboard the crazy train we call Wrestleshoot. We know how to do it, and we do it real well.